YouTube is now live as well if you guys are interested. If you guys absolutely hate watching me on Twitch. And then, if we click this, pop out chat. Well, I'm technically not late, just as an FYI, simply because it was never a guaranteed stream. All I'm gonna say, dude. This is like extra on top of the schedule. You know what I mean? Never was a guaranteed. Would you be so kind to show us a little bay with the orange enter? Absolutely. Isn't it beautiful? It's a little baby. It's so pretty. But this tungsten one, I don't know if it's ever going to be like a thing. I hope it is. This thing's awesome. The Adam ban button. He pisses me off. Ban. Later. The baby for real, dude. Dude, honestly, sometimes I like looking at my setup from this angle. It looks so pretty. Make it so it bans a random chatter. And it happens to be Adam. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Alex, can you stack all your GMK sets and share a picture? I might get flamed, though, on... What if I get flamed on Reddit? What if that happens? What if Reddit just, like, starts to harass me? What do I do then? Do I just take it? A random person named Adam gets banned. Easy peasy. Easy peasy, dude. Anitar ban button is a foot pedal. Yeah. I have different buttons for both Adam and Anit. Setup always on point, but I guess we don't get to see all the camera gear, wires, and lighting equipment. Actually, I would like to say that my wire setup is actually pretty good. I don't mean to brag, but well, not really recently, but sort of recent, I actually bought a wire organizer thingy for the back of the desk. Here, I'll take a picture. There's only one visible wire, realistically. Does this work? Make it a wide picture. Goddamn. Okay, I lied. One of the little cable clips fell off. Truth be told, this cable clip kind of stinks, but... Oh, and something dropped behind my desk. Here, look. Look. Wait, you guys can't see. Not bad, right? It's not bad. There's only this one wire, which is my keyboard wire, because it needs to be loose, or else it's really hard to move around my keyboards. These wires I can't do anything about. Like, I can't properly route these. Like, there's nowhere to route them to. And then this wire... Oh my god, dude, come on. Where is it going? This wire was supposed to be... All these wires are supposed to be attached to the top of the desk, but these little sticky tabs, they just keep falling apart, bro. There's nothing I can do about this. So, like, I clean the desk. I use those, like, alcohol wipes and everything, but they just, like, don't stick. I kind of want to get ones that, like, drill into the desk, but I just haven't done it yet. I was watching your Agar mini VOD and you went live, but I can't get can I get a TLDR? Oh, very nice. It's like the full Agar, but mini. If you like the Agar, you're going to like that. I still think the F140 is the nicest 40% I've tried so far out of like the standard ones, but it's good. Like, I cannot complain. I would say it's like close number 2. You know? Just a close second. Is this the Kaze Mini? No, this is a Ori 60. No, I really do want to try the Neo 65 Sonic. I just haven't gotten my hands on it yet. This is the Ori. I love this color for the Ori 60. This is like legitimately one of my favorite 60% boards. It just has everything I want in a board. Almost everything. It's missing one small thing, but I almost don't fault it for it. I like a little cherry lip on it too. But it has like the thinnest side bezels. Look how freaking thin these things are, dude. Look at that. They're so crazy. It's so nice. What setup do you have in the Ori right now? I got milky yellows, and I don't remember what spacebar, but it's different. I'm pretty positive it's it's a macchiato HMX spacebar, and milky yellow alphas. Can't go wrong with milky yellows, man. One of those snake things? Honestly, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, maybe I will pick one of those up. What's up, Jeb? How you doing, man? Have you tried Gatorun Sage switches? No, I haven't tried them yet. Dude, I have so many switches I haven't gone through yet. Like, so many. Those will be on my list to try as well, soon. I use these cables from Ordinary Labs. My only complaint are these connectors sometimes don't fit every keyboard. So this is a complaint of mine. I wish these were thinner, but it is what it is. Sneakbox just released their big ass switches. Really? The big one that I tried? Those things were sick. Where did I even put it? Oh, it's right there. Oh. These things? This is my milky yellow big switch to show my support and love for for the milky yellow switch. It's a little pingy. I would personally say a little pingy. But what are you supposed to do? Bro, I don't want to lube this thing. Do you see how big this spring is? Do you see that? I don't want to lube it. Put a little GS2? Okay there, buddy. Just a little bit. Oh my lord. Also, no pins. Yeah. Doesn't actually work. Nothing a little 205 won't work or won't fix. How are you gonna use it? Well, I don't know. You can. There's not even a contact pad. I don't think there was. I think it's just literally for funsies, dude. It's cool though. Like honestly, I have it on the shelf right now. Honestly, I need to clean my shelf, but it's really fun. All right, guys. Let's look at the Synovia. Finally, after what feels like, dude, I swear to God, it's been like 15 years. It has been, I swear to God. So, let's see. Where is Bull's message? Okay, here it is. So, some stuff that we're going to talk about this board, okay? This is the Synovia. If you guys want to look at the same page, it's going to be in the exclamation point build command. The Synovia is pretty straightforward. We'll talk about the board here in a moment, but I want to clarify one thing. So, I am big on making things right with people. All right. I'm also fully aware of like the Bion situation. This is not new, but I feel the need to reiterate all of this. Bion, unfortunately, left a lot of people hanging with some stuff. It is very shitty, and I don't like that kind of stuff. Now, originally, I don't really cover a lot of Bion projects during this kind of phase when this was happening, just because I didn't want to be part of that. And honestly, I really like condone, or what's the word I'm looking for? I did not like what he did, so I was pretty disappointed and upset, and I didn't like the situation at all. Now, what Bull and Manu are doing right now is they're actually going to be... Well, they did it with one of the other boards as well. But essentially, the Bion situation is that any profit, aside from the vendors and manufacturers that need the money, anybody who buys this board, or condone, exactly that's what it is. Or condemn, rather, yeah. Anyone who buys the board, any profit that Bion would have made, he is not making. So the only person making money right now are the vendors and the manufacturers, and any of his payout is going to go to people who never got their original run. All right? We talked about this once in the past. I think it's a fantastic thing to do. That way there, everyone who is made wrong is made right. And I like that. I think that's really awesome that, we're able to kind of come to that agreement. and without things basically imploding or people running away from their problems. At the end of the day, we like a good redemption arc. I like a good redemption. I won't speak for you guys. I don't mind it. I appreciate that. And I like the fact that there's now some stuff being done and put in place to remedy problems. Do they get compound interest? I don't know about that. But the least I could say is I appreciate what's being done. I think that's good. I think that's good news. I don't know about you guys. I don't personally. If this didn't happen in this way, I'll tell you right now. I love Bull. I wouldn't have covered this project. I know he's just a vendor at the end of the day, but I wouldn't have covered this project had they not have done that. They should just make keyboards for them. Unfortunately, it's not that simple. I wish it was, but to just produce keyboards from like vendors that weren't involved for the project is just gonna hurt the vendor. So better than what some have done in the past. Yeah, I agree. However, I still will say this. This kind of goes without saying, and I feel like this is also a good opportunity to bring it up. If you guys ever run into problems, if you guys don't understand how things work, if you guys need assistance with things and you're like, I made a boo-boo, I owe people, talk to people. Don't just run away from problems. There's been way too many vendors and way too many people in this particular hobby, and maybe other things in life, I don't know, but I'll talk about keyboards, who just run away from their problems and don't like to reach out to someone. I understand it's scary. I understand it's pride. I understand there's ego involved. And I understand it's nerve-wracking. But if you ever run into issues, talk to people. There are a lot of helpful people in this hobby, no matter how big your issue might be. Just don't try to handle things alone if you're already, I guess, fully stressed out. So with that being said, I appreciate what's being done with this particular run for people who were ripped off or never got delivered for their other stuff because of manufacturer issues. I don't even give a shit about the situation beforehand. I just appreciate people are being made whole. That's it. So with that being said, let's take a look at the keyboard. So we're building the Constance TKL today. Oh, I just smashed my keyboard. No, I'm joking. We're not building the Constance. It's just in a Constance thing here. Your pride is not worth screwing over others? Yes, 100%. We're not using this PCB. All right, leave this stuff in here. 110%. Hey, that's my case. You want it back? Is this your writing, Jeff? Do you want this back? Do you actually want this? I don't want it. I can send it to you. Maybe Bull will want it. Yeah? Okay, I'll send it to you. So this is the Synovia. This is the special colorway, which is called Mechameleon. It's a color-shifting Cerakote top case with a silver bottom. Ooh, this is pretty. Ooh. Holy, actually, it actually color shifts pretty nice. Oh, look at that. It's like green here, sorta. Oh shit, this is sick. Oh wait, that's cool. From both angles of the camera, it's different. Oh, that's sick, actually. Whoa. Okay, so here's a really good way to show you guys the color shift. Oh, wait, that's sick, dude. Wait, that's cool as fuck, dude. So I've had a color shift board in the past, but it was like when they first started doing color shift stuff, and it wasn't this extreme. That is cool. That's cool. I really like that. That is dope, bro. So it has like almost this burgundy color from the top if you view it top down. And yeah, it shifts to like a green when you go to the side. Oh, that is cool. I really like this. The coating is beautiful too. I also really like Cerakote, so here's the side profile on this guy here. Let's zoom in a bit. Hello? There it is. I like that. This is really cool. The board's really pretty too. Yeah, I love this bottom design. The weight, actually, believe it or not, the weight, I'm like, you know, this kind of like unfinished weight kind of business. I think this is cool. I don't know if I like it on this particular unit personally, if I'm being honest. I think I maybe would have wanted maybe something flat finished on the bottom here, but this is really pretty. This whole board is just, it's something else. Really, really awesome. Sorry, Evan, did I miss something? In any case, things are slowly moving into a positive direction. Oh, about the whole Bion situation stuff? I may have missed part of this conversation. I apologize. Yeah, I mean, dude, at the end of the day, like, I'd rather have everyone slowly get made whole than everyone just get screwed over by someone who doesn't want to make anyone whole, right? I think that at the end of the day is the only thing anyone can do. So, more mauve than brown, a little bit, yeah. It's like a burgundy, sort of. That's so cool that it turns into a green. That is so sick. Yeah, this is a pretty board. How does it feel compared to Anno? I mean, I will say that it depends on like what you do with the Cerakote. I've had Cerakotes that are actually like rough, or I've had Cerakotes that are like smooth. To me, like touching this, it's a bit more like a glossy type feel, like it has like a coating on it. So it's not as like smooth, I guess, as Anno, but it's still really nice. That's pretty, man. Sorry, I've been kind of talking past the stream topic here. We're done for now. Back to that. Oh no, you're all good, FN. I just wasn't too sure where the topic was at right now. I'd love to join in, but I wasn't too sure where it was. This is so cool. What keycap? Dude, do we just want to do the keycaps that we talked about earlier? I want to like rush and build this now. Like is that good or bad? I like the internal weight too. This is fun. I think I maybe would have opted personally for like stepped internals, but I'm sure this sounds good because it has a center mass brass piece, which is awesome. Good luck, Chayo. Take care. What board did you put under the monitor bar? That is the Ori 60. All right, hold on. Let's take pause 1 sec. Let me look at the rest of this webpage here. I'm getting way too into this color scheme right now. Way too into this. Give me 1 moment, guys. Sorry. Okay, so this is the Mechameleon. Look at Jeff's beautiful video here. Awesome B-roll video guy. Love that guy. So we have some case specs here. It's a 22 mil effective front height, so it's not the same as the normal front height specifications. Grommet gasket, 1.6 kilo unbuilt, 7-degree typing angle, and win key or win keyless. Depends on what materials we want here, but black FR4 PCB, 1.6 mil, so pretty standard fare. Solder roll and hot swap made by Gondo. We love Gondo. Can't be upset with Mr. Gondo. Here are some layout, so we can take a look at the PCB again, but you can see, for the most part, has just about everything we'd probably want. Again, with the solder, I don't know for sure if this... Oh yeah, it does. Okay, it has ISO. The solder, if you have ISO, is probably the one you're going to want to go for. Unfortunately, no ISO hot swap unit here, but it does have everything it looks like we need, which is perfect. But we'll take a closer look at that here. Grommet mounts. We've used this in a few Bull builds already. I think this was implemented by Bull into this keyboard, because Bull did do some tweaking to this, in case you guys didn't know. I like grommet stuff. That's actually what we used for the Manta, believe it or not. So it's nice. Here's the plate. We'll take a look at the plate here in the box here. And then we have vendors. Bull is the lead vendor in North America. Europe is Delta Key. China is KVD Fans. Then we have Keebs and Cable in Australia. United Kingdom, we have Prototypist. Southeast Asia, we have Pantheon Keys. Good guys. And then we have Keybay Tech for Mr. Canada here. Korea, Swag Keys. Latam for Latam, or Latin America. And then we also have Thailand. God, I love Agletson, but sometimes it takes me a second to pronounce their stuff here. And then we have our timeline, which is Q2 fulfillment, which is, I'd say, like, pretty decently fast for something this late in the year. And then we have the price being $475 to $500. And then the kit contents, you have the top case, bottom, internal, external, so it's 4 pieces. A plate, a PCB, a daughter board, a JST cable, 4 feet, custom screws, and a microfiber bag and carrying case. Pretty nice. Here are the colors. Color shifting Cerakote, which is what we have right here. This is hot, man. This is a hot color. I'm not gonna lie, dude. This is hot. Then we have the Nostromo. Is Bull here? Is Bull in the chat with us today or no? I was kind of hoping you can get some other colors. Okay, I actually have another color. Can I just... Where's Bull? Can I show the other one, Bull? It's not a... By the way, guys, the one I have on the other box is not actually a build for stream. It was done... Long story short, it's not correct colors. Okay, I can. Here, I'll just show you guys. Here, let me actually go through the rest of the colors, then I'll show you guys. So we have Nostromo, which is also extremely pretty. This would be my second choice. And then we have Void. It's purple. If you like deep purple, then that's you. Then we have the worst of all the colors, blue, deep blue. I'm not a big fan of blue. Maybe you guys like blue. Then we have the true second best, orange. Gotta love orange. And then we have Acero, which I think is close to what I have in the box, by the way. This is also a beautiful color. Then we have Empty. This is a hot colorway, dude. If you guys want stealthy, bro, this is stealth. Why do I sub to a blue hater? Leave me alone. Alright, let me get the other one real quick. Why do you sub to a blue hater? Dude, I don't hate blue that much. I don't like certain blue. So, funny story, this is the reason why we had to postpone stream for so long. It's because I got sent the wrong unit. But this is sort of the Acero one or whatever. So this is the other color here. So, again, don't take this particular colorway as like what you're getting. This was done for someone else. But this is beautiful though. Very, very pretty. Here's the side profile of this guy. Or, let me go this way. Look at that side profile. Ain't that hot? Ain't that pretty? This is a more matte finish because I think this is a coating. But this is a really pretty one too. Yeah, so Nostromo is like more gray. This is like more contrasty, this particular unit.
Man, has it been 20 months?
Yashiro.
Almost at that 2-year mark, but always happy to support a fellow keyed nerd. Keep on keeping on, man.
Love you, buddy. Actually, I didn't even realize that. It could be. I don't know. I guess so, because I don't know who named these, but I know like Bion's into like the alien stuff. So that could be a reason why it's called that. Well, I need to shake up my drink a bit more. All right. Wow, this is not jazz. Why is this popping up? I'm on Discover Jazz, and that was not jazz. Where's my jazz, my leisurely jazz music? Sexy? That was too sexy for this stream, though. What's the drink? It's a super food green drink thing. I've been trying to not do like coffees late at night, and I'm trying to do like flavored water as like my like thing, but yeah, might as well have something healthy. I don't know. All right, let's take a look at the other parts now. We have our PCB. The side profile is a little bit rounded. Actually, here, if you guys want to go over some of the specifics about the external profile here, this is a bit rounded at the back. So as you guys can see, it does have a bit of like a round kind of gradient over here. And then we have our weight peeking out, or a bottom case rather peeking out. The side profile is a bit rounded outwards, as you guys can see here, which is really pretty and also a little bit tougher to machine, by the way. And then we have some machining marks that go engraved to give it that kind of like look. And then it's rounded a little bit on the front too. The other part which is really impressive are these. These are extremely fun to look at. They're very rounded off and kind of give the board a whole lot of, you know, just character on the bottom. So it is extremely pretty. And then we have a weight here, which is a little bit indented in the center. But very, very, very cool. Very, very cool. What do you guys think? I've been having sparkling water, but like, honestly, the carbonated stuff just makes me burp on stream, so. And then we have a little logo engraved here, which it's fun. I don't know if it has any meaning. We have the standard kind of Bion style PCB art, which is like crazy sci-fi stuff. But this is a nice little Gondo PCB. Gotta love Gondo. So yeah, this is the hot swap PCB. So again, we don't have ISO, but we have just about everything else that we can possibly imagine. Just about everything else, which is great. Alex hates the PCB because it's blue. That is not true, bro. Not true at all. Bro, there's a ladybug on my wall right now. I'm gonna leave it just because it looks real pretty. It's like ladybug season right now, which is like, I don't really quite understand why it's so late in the year this year. I usually feel like it's 1 month before this, but they've been sneaking into our place somehow. We've seen like 4 or 5 in our place. Is it a ladybug or bedbug? It's a ladybug. It's red with spots. Do they look alike? I don't know. Isn't it before sub-zero temperatures? I thought it was... Is it before sub-zero? I thought it was more when temperatures reach like 1 or 2 Celsius. I didn't know it was before freezing. I had no clue. I thought it was spring. No, I know it's spring, and then I also thought it was more like October. I didn't think it'd be late November, early December. Time to make keyboard firmware listening to keyboard stream. Hi Gondo, love you buddy. Ladybugs find homes normally when it gets pretty cold. Oh, so this is the right time of year, right? Alright, well I'm just gonna, I don't even know where the fuck it went. It flew off somewhere. I'm just gonna leave it. If it flies on the desk, it flies on the desk. I love ladybugs personally, so I am not hurt by it hanging out here today. Not hurt in the slightest. We have our grommets over here. He's talking to you? No, he's talking to Gondo, bro. Have you seen Gondo? That boy buff. We have our daughter board, which we don't need to install today just because we have it all installed from the last person who built it. So I am not going to bother installing this. But I will keep these guys out. And I will put this back in the box. Surprise ladybug friend on stream. I don't really know why it's hanging out here. In the basement? I don't know where the fuck it went. Did it fall? What do ladybugs eat? I'm surprised no internal ridges. I'm thinking it doesn't have it only because it has a center mass brass piece. I'm thinking maybe that's what's going on. And we'll hear some different things here. Alright. And then we have our plate. Watched on Apiary stream the other day and she dropped a gem of a comment about keyboards by saying a keyboard's like a drum and the way the acoustics perform similar to how a drum is made. Can you elaborate on that? Marcia's much smarter than me though. I'm I don't know. Marcia's way smarter than me. I'm just a boy who streams keyboards, bro. I don't know, dude. I believe in you, big boy. Dude, I don't know. Marcia is way smarter than me. Can bro elaborate on something you didn't even say? Well, I mean, usually I think I can, like, talk on stuff, but this I don't know. Marcia is actually really smart. I don't know. I mean, maybe what she means is it matters what's like. This vibrates essentially. Like this will have to like move a little bit, and maybe what she means is that will cause sound to travel down and then back up, and perhaps it's like vibrations in here. I don't know. I build keyboard. I solder switches. I put lube. It sound good. Yeah? Wait, Alex is a boy? Apiary is hella smart. Yeah, she is. Usually aphids, ladybugs may get irritated and excrete a stink fluid from its leg. Really? Can you rewind the stream by 33 minutes, please, and thank you? Why 33? It's not even been live for 33, has it? It says 29. Why 33, bro? It says 33 on Twitch? Hey, bro. No, wait, pause. It actually legitimately just said 29 and now it jumped to 33. It literally just said it on my stream thing here. That's fucking bullshit, dude. Honestly, I'm getting gaslit by this fucking stupid ass program right now. I need to get some stats. That is fucking bullshit, bro. I don't even know what stats I want to use. So bad right now. I'm gonna use Type Plus. You're overworked this week for sure? No, dude, it wasn't me, bro. It was... No, whatever. Honestly, whatever, dude. It literally said 29. Nah, dude, it's fine. It's fine. Let's just drink some water and just build shit, bro. Honestly, that's all I can mentally handle. Yeah, let's put this together. Cool plate, though. Plate is interesting. A little bit of relief cuts near the space bar. A little bit of a relief cut on the cross T section over here too. Our streamer is gaslighting us. Time to rebel. I'm not gaslighting you guys. The program's gaslighting me. This is bullshit. This is bullshit, dude. Where's my 205G0? Gimme. Where's my brush? What is the pen pop reward? I open this pen real quick and it makes a pop. Want to see? That is what the reward is. It sounds very satisfying. For free? Oh shit. Free trial? Hydrate? Got you, dude. You're inflating channel points? Does it really matter? I feel like everyone lost their channel points a few days ago. I heard everyone lost their shit like a few days ago anyways. What's the flip spacebar reward? I'm not doing that. I ain't gonna get baited this time. Use Type Plus for the today in my build, and for the first time ever, I had 6 right stems and 4 left in the pack. Wait, like it didn't have... Oh my god. I'll get to your comment in a moment here. What the fuck? Why am I getting a bunch of random... Let's do this. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wait, what's the switches in the Ori? Oh, this is just one macchiato switch. Everything else is Milky yellows. Good old milky yellows, dude. I'll leave that flip for a few days for ya, Oak. Wait, did I already leave this? I did. Also, where was I? I'm lost now. Hold on. You didn't have to? It was just for the memes? Oh, I have to. So wait, DNA, they ripped you off or something? You didn't, like... Did they not give you the right amount of stabs? Hold on, guys. Sorry, one of... Sometimes have disconnections with the board as well. Oh shit, I think someone's PCB is dying. An old client of mine, their PCB is falling apart. Ah man, is this the old Ducky Orion or something? Oh, this is an old keyboard. Man, that's the shittiest thing though, when you have these like older boards. No, it's been like a year and a bit. When you have older boards, actually it's been 2 years, I think. Unfortunately, finding replacements for these older PCBs sucks. I will say a lot of like the OG PCBs, when keyboards were just kind of like becoming a thing, some weren't made with great parts, and unfortunately just kind of fail over time. It is kind of what it is. I mean, can't really do much about it, but should be able to fix it though. I like fixing stuff. I'm big on fixing things. Personally, I love it. Anything that's not an A87 TKL, good luck finding a replacement, or a Tray 60, I guess. Yeah. The casual shill? Who's shilling? Finding replacements sucks. Less though if you from a trusted designer that's been around for 10 years, me, buy my PCBs and help me have a roof and eat pizza. Yeah. If you support Gondo, you support a brain with ideas that stick. And that's what you want to support. Just buy Gondo PCBs. Can you fix my relationship with my mom? Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I'm real sorry. Holy shit, Alex saw the video? Of course I did. I played it like 4 times. Of course I saw that video. Fuck me. I cannot speak. All right, I give up, cheese man. I give up. If you buy a Gondo PCB, you won't need a replacement. And he'll help you out. What's good, everyone? Hi, Loose Goose. How you doing, man? Where is this? Okay, let's move this guy here now. My wife was watching me solder a moment ago and asked, does anyone actually like to solder? I like to solder. I actually love soldering, man. Low-key, I'm... Well, not low-key. I've literally said this a million times. I kind of, like... Sometimes I'm bummed out there's so many hot swap boards. And that's a personal issue, I know, but... Which is why I was doing it. Yeah, I know. I love it. It's so much fun. I mean, desoldering is its own issue, I suppose, but... Solder fumes, Good old fumes, bro. Good old fumes. I feel like I'm struggling to lube these today. I don't know why. I'm actually going to see if tomorrow I can go get a haircut. My hair is starting to piss me off. Solder fumes are the perfume of worthiness. That's an interesting take. I appreciate that. Desoldering is... Okay, my desoldering issue becomes this. When people use lead-free solder. I don't know why it's the case, and I don't know if there's like a scientific reason, but lead-free solder is the worst shit to desolder on the market. It clogs my gun constantly. And I feel like I'm just sitting there unclogging it the entire time I'm using it. Even with my fancy schmancy one, it is a pain in the butt. I hate it. I've had to do a few in the last few months, but it is the worst. And then I also hate desoldering LEDs. I hate doing those too. They take me way too long. It is annoying. All right, one more step done. 3 more to go. Here, if you guys want to see the board from its color shifted side, there you guys go. There it is one more time. Do you want to desolder my Ducky full size that has perky LEDs? No, I'm good. I'm okay with that. You can keep that board. You can indeed keep that one. I think I'm good. And I think I'm gonna pass. Do you feel like you should be lubing stabs with Oakley's on? If they're prescription. Because I won't be able to see otherwise. Because I need my glasses. I'll tackle it one day. I got one switch out so far. Dude, one of my OG, like, original keyboards, the first one I ever bought, has MX Browns. About 2 years ago, I tried to desolder it, and it has perky LEDs. And, bro, I threw that thing against the wall. I was so upset because those perky LEDs just were not desoldering at all. To this day, it is still just have LEDs dangling in it with switches also dangling. Hate it. I actually hate it so much. I like when Alex just takes off his glasses and his eyes get like 3 times. Dude, don't show anyone that meme. That picture needs to like just get buried in Discord. That was so annoying. You know that night I showed my girlfriend and she was laughing so fucking hard at me? I will be doing the Mass 80. Indeed, I will be. I'm actually kind of excited for that one, to be honest. Although I don't know when it's shipping to me, though. The most frustrating experience I ever had was desoldering an OEM board with PK LEDs. The tin they used was so crap. Yeah, the quality of parts matters, you know? It's something with PCBs people don't think of. You know, it's crazy. What's my favorite TKL I've built this year? Ooh. My favorite TKL. Damn, I really haven't put too much thought into TKL. I'm not too sure. Let me get back to that one there, Cinnamon Roll. I'm getting a lucky 65 V2 with KTT King switches. Good switch choice. Very good switch choice indeed. I will also be doing the Plus 84. I have a rough date for that, but I have to wait till it actually comes in to properly schedule that thing. Gion F1 that you had a deep clean? Yeah, it's okay. That one there needed its cleaning. It needed to be loved again, dude. Space 80 R2, no bias for sure. Ain't no bias in the world there. Oak is clean as a whistle, no bias. Man, remember the days when Alex's first love was KTT Roses? I still like Roses. Just like I still like Nixies. I just haven't really... Dude. Here, this is not even all of it, bro. Okay? Like, first of all, I got so many switches to go through before I even start using other stuff. And there's like 4 more bags like this. So when I go through all these, I'll pick new switches up. And then on top of that, I have other switches I've purchased. I told you guys, my idea of the hobby... Who is calling me? My idea of the hobby right now is switches and keycaps. I love the buying board aspect. I just like, I don't personally need to buy as many boards as I once did. My hobby right now is straight up trying new switches and stuff like that. I love it. It's so much fun. But, you know, it is what it is. I have tons of other new switches that are in another box over here, which if you guys want to see, I can show you too. There's so many new ones I have, but I just, it's hard to keep up with switches because there's so many that I feel like get released per week. it's part of the hobby that like I sometimes get overwhelmed with still, even though I'm kind of like really into my switches right now. But dude, it's crazy. Like everything for switches moves at like a totally different pace. So my idea of the hobby right now is a bunch of overzealous people that require insane things for impossible prices. You mean you can't supply me with a 4-piece keyboard for $100 with a Gondo PCB? Excuse me? Gondo? Huh? Alex, check general. Of which Discord? I want to piss Adam off right now. Which Discord are we talking about? Your mom's... Okay there, buddy. This guy, dude. Alright, this guy needs to find his chill. I only buy switches that look interesting or generally well reviewed. Yeah, again, it's one of those things where it's like, dude, most switches these days are pretty good. Most switches are pretty good. I think that the switch I've had the most luck with recently that I fell in love with are those Bumblebee linears. Love those things. General chat. Okay, here it is. Oh my god. Why'd you guys call that emote Alex Binoculars? That's not fair. Oh my god, dude. So most SWK switches I've always said this. Most SWK stuff kind of sounds same to me. They're good, but like interchangeable with a lot of different SWK stuff. So for example, like I don't remember all the names of everything, but like they have so many with those similar specs. But they're still really good. Like I would recommend them easily. But they are louder. Like you have to really like SWK loud switches. So if you don't want something that's in your face, probably not. But they're still good. Lately, I've come to the conclusion that I'm more of like a full travel switch kind of guy these days, with the occasional long switch that I kind of go for. But it has to be a very particular long pull switch. But we all go through phases too. Like I'm sure that is bound to change as well. Yeah, like for long pulls too, Key Geek has definitely been more of my go-to. Catmince V2. What's the difference? For some reason I thought that was a black smudge on the bottom of the board, but it's just the stab. Oh, is it reflecting or something? I soldered my first keyboard, not from same S65 V2 with Azures. Looks terrible solder job, but it works. I mean, dude, that's all that matters. Had to unsolder since I forgot the win keyless. It was fun once you get the rhythm down, right? Plus, it's one of those moments where you kind of like, hit your forehead with your hand. And you're like, ah, man, win keyless? How dare I? Happens to me all the time, and I've built hundreds of keyboards. I'm happy though, man. That's huge. A lot of people are kind of like intimidated by what's it called, soldering. If it's okay with you guys, can I skip Sunday photos this week? I'm not gonna lie to you guys, doing 3 keyboards and also prepping switches for 2 out of the 3 of them, as well as trying to clean up in between. I'm kind of like, I'm good energy levels right now. I'm hella good right now, but like also, I'm also not. So maybe we can do it this week, but let me tell you the stream schedule this week too. Let me tell you guys. We have tomorrow a mode loop. Tuesday, fortunately we have the day off. Wednesday, the Vela 60, maybe. Thursday, the Mass 80, maybe. Friday, the Neo 65. Saturday, a TKL 84, so the plus 84. And then on Sunday, we have the Katina TKL. Here's the annoying part. You guys ready for this? I've only received 2 of the keyboards that are scheduled for this week. Next week, we have all the keyboards, though. And the week after, I have most of them as well. But this week here, for whatever reason, everyone's waiting until the last minute to send me shit. So, we'll see. We're doing another 6 keyboards, though, next week. I think a lot of the intimidation of soldering is because a lot of soldering outside of keyboards is super tiny components and other difficult aspects. Yeah, it's true. You see the man spread on this Chad? No, it's because I'm sitting on my foot. See? I'm sitting on my foot. Where is it, my foot? I'm sitting on my foot. So I sit and I move one of my... I have socks on today, so... I'm sitting on it, bro. That's why I'm manspreading. Dude, there were socks. There were socks. It wasn't for free. There were socks. There we go. That's done. Now this guy. Tease? Okay there, buddy. Okay there, buddy. Alright. A foreign object in the... What the hell, Ray? It's not sitting like that. Huh? On the Sabbath too? Dude, I really do gotta stop sitting on my leg though. It's I don't think it's good for you. I'm taking $50 for Alex feet pics without socks removed by AI. What the fuck, Annette? What's the funky screwdriver? This? It's a keycap puller. Isn't it beautiful? This is made by a guy named Turnt Woods on Instagram. It's beautiful, right? It's my favorite one. He also made this one too. Yeah, you know Regalicious in chat? That's the guy who made this. They're beautiful. Look at them. Here, I'll show you guys closer. Pretty, right? Ooh. Turnt wood pullers. Yeah, I almost dropped it. This one's... Dude, this one here is heavy, by the way. This one here has some weight to it. Way heavier than this guy. Is it Turnt wood pullers? Oh, shit. I have his card somewhere in my stack of cards. But it's Turnt wood pullers then. My bad, my bad. Whoops. I'm sure if you look in like similar followers or whatever, it'll tell you. Who made those Tempest or someone else? For which one? Sorry, Big Bezel? The wood pullers? What Insty linked? Insty made these. Or Insty linked the guy who made these, rather. OG Tempest? OG Tempest? I think I have an OG Tempest one somewhere. I've never seen you start a stream at 7:30 EST. Well, it's because we weren't really supposed to do a stream today. Today was, long story short, we were supposed to do this board like 2-3 weeks ago. And it got delayed for many reasons. And today was just it's kind of a favor I'm doing for Mr. Bowl. So we're taking a look at the board and showing it off today, but it's a very offbeat kind of day. It's not a normal stream day. Insty is an internet sleuth. It's true, he is. He really is, dude. Oh, I need the screws still. Insty knows what's up. Have you tried firecrackers? Like the Switch? No, but someone mentioned it. Is it a tactile Switch? Where do I get in contact with Insty, or is it Insty or Insty? Well, okay, the person who made it, Big Bezel, is Turnt Wood Pullers. But Insty is just the guy who linked the page. Insty is my internet mistress. Damn! Someone said that on YouTube for you, Insty. You have an internet mistress. Where's my screwdriver? Oh, here it is. Right in front of me. It helps. Helps that I... Huh? Where's the other part of the screwdriver I need? Oh my lord. There's nothing even over there. Oh, here it is. Got it. Insty knows the tea? He does. He really does, dude. He knows what's up. Maybe clean your desk, bro? Damn! Why am I getting told? It's not that bad. Hey, I built 3 keyboards today. I'm allowed some grace. I think. I'm pretty sure. Any bird game lovers in the chat? Bird game lovers? What's that? Who do I contact to buy a wood? This person. Contact them. Big bezel right here. This guy. He's based out of the United States, so I'm not sure where you are, Big Bezel. I can't remember, but just in case there's like fees or something, just like a heads up. Flappy Bird? I never really got into the hype with Flappy Bird. Never quite saw the hype in it. It was an annoying ass game, dude. Your classic like fine wine or Trader Joe's mild cheddar cracker cut cheese? That's crazy, bro. I want some cheese though. I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of craving like a nice grilled cheese sandwich. Just like nothing too crazy, simple at its core, grilled cheese sandwich. That's what I've been wanting. Didn't it ruin the developer's life? Oh, for Flappy Birds? Didn't he like delete it because everyone got mad at him because the game was too hard or something like that? Also, people, dude, I'm gonna I don't know if this is a meme or not, by the way, but yo, I've been seeing so many people post the most cringe shit about Arc Raiders, about how they're saying like the people who just enjoy PvP are ruining the game for us PvEers. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, that's the most like, I read so many things about this, and it's like, it's honestly kind of cringe. Bro, it's so annoying. It's so cringe, dude. Just, if you don't like the game, don't fucking play it. Or go make your own game. Didn't Arc Raiders get hacked? Did it? It's so weird to me that people are complaining about that shit. Saw someone kill their brother over the game because of a high score in Flappy Bird and it got globally shut down. Oh, is that actually what happened? Something like that? The same people who play Tarkov, am right? The game is full of don't shoot indies. Yeah, we've had a few people get upset with us. Like we're playing like, so we were doing quests the other day and we heard a bunch of fighting. And we decided to wait around, basically, like I can't remember all the details, but we were waiting around the corner. And we're just like, they have to come this way. Let's just wait and then bombard them. Like, let's use traps and shit. So, essentially, we murdered them all. And we're just like, yo, haha. We didn't laugh because we don't really talk on mic. But, bro, they were just yelling at us. Being like, this is bullshit, man. Like, you guys are cheaters. Like, fuck you guys. Like, we didn't even fight you guys. And it's just like, dude, that's part of the game. Like, people jump us all the time in the game and we don't cry about it. You know how many times me and my friends lose? In fairness, PvE enjoyers have been getting shafted in most popular games, but the solution isn't to cry about it. I will say this, and maybe this is me being like very, I don't know. But like, if you enjoy PvE, and this is no shade, right? If you enjoy PvE, why did you install a PvE PvP game? I guess that's kind of where like I lose, like, I'm confused. Like, you know there's player versus player in this. I don't get it. You know, and it's like one merged together. So I think that's kind of where I lose the plot a little bit, is like, you knew what you were installing. Like, it's not like this is a mystery or they just added this in an update. If they added it in an update, for sure, you can be upset. But this is the game you bought, bro. Because some people believe everything should be customized for them. Dude, honestly, I will say this with a burning passion. That's why WoW is ruined for me. After Wrath of the Lich King, the game just started to get more dumbed down and more dumbed down every single fucking patch or expansion. And this is why I stopped playing the game. At one point, you can make such fun builds. You can, like, I was a DK, so like you could spec into Frost, you can do Unholy, you can do Blood Knight. And then they're just like, well, now you have to pick one of the three. And then it just became like, well, now not only do you have to pick one of the three, you have 4 options within the class that you leveled up. When before it was like you get to pick like 50 or 60 talents. Honestly, designing a PvE mode or something could solve it. Okay, I'm not a game developer by any means, but let me tell you why I don't think that's going to solve it. I don't think designing a PvE only mode for the game is going to solve it at all. I think you're going to diversify player base, which is going to make PvP feel too sweaty, and PvE gets really boring. And then everyone's going to stop playing. As much as people want to not admit it, and here's my theory, I personally think the game having a risk factor keeps it entertaining. And maybe somewhere in their head they're like, nah, that's not it. I legitimately think without it, you can play for a week, get all the shit you need, you level up your base, that's it. You're done. Then what do? There's only so much they're going to do for the ARC stuff. Then what? And I realistically think that the people complaining about it that want separate modes don't realize how damaging that would be to the entire game. It would be boring as fuck. Like, dude, this is coming from someone who played PvE Tarkov. Just because Tarkov itself was like kind of like PvP wise, just I faced a bunch of hackers one day and it turned me off from the game. Legitimately though, I said for years, once Tarkov has less cheaters, I want to go back to PvP. I thought I liked the PvE mode. It got so boring after a while. Like, there's no thrill in it. You end up knowing how all the bots work. You can glitch them out. Eventually it's boring. It's not even a challenge anymore. So that's my theory, is I think people think they want that. In reality, they're going to burn themselves out on it. Maybe I am incorrect. Perhaps I am way off base here, but that is my theory. Thoughts? Discussion? What do you guys think? I'm probably wrong. Honestly, I'm probably wrong. Okay. TED Talk with Alex. I don't think anyone knows how to design player-centered PvE games anymore anyways. Yeah, and you know what, Kabu? Like, I agree with that. I think it ends up catering to the everyday person who kind of wants something easy to dive into. I will say, I think games like PoE do a really good job of catering the game to their audience who likes PvE. So I think there are some games, but then there are other games that I feel like do get a little bit boring. Okay, we're good. Arc was good until Burnt Peanut started the war. Oh, has that okay, curious, has that been affecting your guys' game? For us, we still just kill everyone on sight. And everyone kills us on sight. We haven't had anyone like stop and try to talk to us. So for me, it hasn't really done anything, but I have heard some sentiments that people have been kind of annoyed with like that kind of stuff. But I also feel like that stuff's inevitable. Like, it's gonna happen. With PvE modes in a live service game, there's going to be exploits and power creep and eventually make it boring. Example, D2 raids and dungeons. Well, yeah, I mean, this is also why sometimes Diablo 4 got really boring, for example. Because it was PvE and the game kind of got stale after a while. It didn't really have a lot of depth, unlike PoE. And that's why I stopped playing Diablo 4. So... what happened to this anodization? It's so nice. It is actually color shifting Cerakote. See that? It is one of the most interesting coats we've had in a long time for a keyboard. So nice. Oh my god.
37 months. I think that earns me 37 minutes in heaven with you. You woo.
God damn. That earns me 37. What are you talking about earns you, bro? Also, Regulicious, we were talking about you earlier. We were linking your stuff. Look, I think it's still on my copy paste. It is. Oh, that didn't hit enter. We were linking your stuff before. We were showing off your pullers. God damn. PP plate or aluminum? We're using aluminum today. Oh man. These milky yellows are going to be in here for good. These are going to be tough to get out. I'll tell you guys right now. Explains the sudden uptick in followers and DMs. Really? You got some? That's crazy, bro. Alex can pull me anytime? Damn. Excuse me? When is the store coming? I think he's operating off of a... Well, I don't want to speak for him, but I think he's operating off of like a different sales thing here. So nice.
Slightly off topic kinda, but I like both PvP and PvP. I just don't like it when you're forced to join a PvP session like in GW2 when you garn for legendaries.
Trying to say, dude? Why is it PvP? Why is it doing that for? Why is it saying it like that? I just don't like it when you're forced to join a PvP. PvP. Like Guild Wars 2 when you farm for legendaries. Oh yeah, dude, I agree. Guild Wars 2 has a bunch of things that piss me off about it. PvP. Guild Wars 2 had its moments. I think I burnt out on Guild Wars 2 really quickly. After I got my first legendary in that game, I was like, bro, what the hell am I doing? It's so difficult to farm for shit in Guild Wars. I saw, though, because my dad's really into Guild Wars. He told me, when we were on the phone the other day, he's like, did you see that they're redoing or remastering or something Guild Wars 1? I might have to install it and play it, man. I don't know if that's out yet. I think it's maybe out like in a week or two, I think they said, but I might have to play that one there. Guild Wars 1 was my favorite Guild Wars edition, and honestly, it was a solid game. Okay, I'm gonna put this to the side. In my humble opinion, it's better than Guild Wars 2. I like the skill capture system. I liked it way better than Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2 was just alright. For me, I mean, I liked playing it with my friends and my family, because I think both my brothers played it at the time and all that, but it was alright. I think maybe the reason why I'm a little bit salty towards Guild Wars 2 is whenever I play any Guild Wars game, or a lot of games, I play Necromancers, and Guild Wars 2 had one of the worst Necromancer classes upon launch. I just didn't know, but I was so invested in playing my Necromancer that I never wanted to switch. And then they just didn't balance the Necromancer for the first, like, God knows. Yeah, I saw that. I saw they had a buff, like, recently, I guess. My dad told me, he's like, yo, they buffed it. Dude, they were so bad, and it took so long for them to accept that they were bad. And I just stopped playing because nobody wanted me in parties. Nobody wanted me to do anything. So I just stopped playing entirely. I was like considered the shittiest class. Reaper was broken for a few months, I think. Broken in a bad way, I think, right? That's the coolest thing that your dad plays games. Yeah, he still plays, but he used to play WoW with me. He's actually the person who got our account, the Ashes of Alar, because we had a family account. He played, well, I don't know if he's still playing right now. I think he's burnt out on it, but he was playing like, he played a shit ton of Division 2 and Division 1. And I think now he's still going with Guild Wars. I think Guild Wars 2 is still his thing. He's committed to those kind of games, though. He likes his MMOs. He doesn't really play shooters anymore. I think he'll play single-player shooters. Like, he'll play a game of Far Cry, for example. But anything where he has a slower approach to things, because I don't think he likes playing the new kind of... You know, with most shooters, it's, like, very fast-paced these days. I think he likes slow approaches. So, if it's a slow approach, I think he'll play it. But if it's one of those games where it's like COD, he just will not touch it. Which, you know what, dude? I kind of get it. Like, I feel like I'm pretty decent at fast-paced shooters. But also, like, after you're done working stuff, sometimes you just want to fucking chill. And you don't want to apply so much goddamn energy to the game. So I kind of get it, man. New meme just dropped. What's the meme? Is it in Discord? Dude, dude, what is this? What is this meme right now, dude? Cinema? Is it? Guys, should I be responsible by getting fries or no? Pause one moment. Where from? Where from, and what are your calories looking like for the day? Not that it matters, but I'm just curious, just because, like, for me, that's how I look at things. Where from? Actually, where from is more important, I think. I like Five Guys fries. What's wrong with that? I'm curious now, Latrish. You gotta let us know. I was getting Taco Bell fries. Oh, actually, I have no clue how those taste. Dude, it has been a long time since I've got Taco Bell, so I have no clue. Didn't Taco Bell get like rated like one of the healthiest fast food restaurants? I remember reading or being told about that. I say get them just because I feel like Taco Bell is not even really that healthiest in comparison to others. Zuabi. I say get it. Just get it, dude. I have no clue if their fries are good or not, though. That can't be right. I don't know. Does someone want to fact check it? That's what I was told. When's the last time you got fries, though? Me? Like the other day? It's Sunday cheat. Oh, you're talking about the Latrish. Yeah, that's true, too. Honestly, just get it. I've been a little bit more health conscious myself, where I've kind of looked like maybe I am consuming too much and maybe I should slow down. So if you're feeling that way, then for sure. But also, you live once, dude. Just, keep it within reason. Oh, dude, if you haven't had fries in 2 months, get them. Absolutely. Enjoy your life. I constantly have diarrhea when I eat Taco Bell, so it checks out. Chipotle is relatively healthy. I had Chipotle for the first time the other day, actually. Well, I shouldn't say the other day. Like 2 weeks ago. Chipotle is alright. I would get it again, at least the Chipotle here. Kind of expensive, though. Holy shit. It is kind of expensive. How would you compare the feel from an HHP to Dynacat? Oh, these are already sounding nice. Similar, I guess. I don't have enough experience with like happy hacking keyboards to tell you. Oh my god, some of these are tough to close. Do you know any keyboards like the Zoom TKL Dyna? I like the screen and the knob. I mean, I feel like that's like a very common thing. I don't know all the keyboards out right now with screens and knobs for TKLs, but I feel like there's quite a lot of them. But I apologize, I can't think of any off the top of my head. Milky bottom or black bottom kiss. These are milky bottoms. The milky bottom ones I've noticed sound a little bit deeper, while the black bottom ones are a little bit more high pitch. Just a smidge. If someone wants a Zoom Dyna TKL, I have one built. Took some pictures, put it in the box. Well, there you guys go. Dude, what is this? Like this last few switches I got, they're like not treating me well here. I need to make a new private server for stickers on Discord. Absolute Odos takes the last slot. Let me see this meme again. Let me see this goddamn meme again, dude. I mean, can't one of the mods put it in our Discord? I can do it for you guys if you guys want stickers. I don't know how to do it, but I'll figure it out. I think I've made one sticker one time. I'll do it for you guys. Why not? These switches ain't coming out, bro. These are in here, and now they're in here forever. I hope Bull likes milky yellows. I know he does. I think he'll be happy with these. I want to solder, oh fuck, this hurt. Through switch caps like LED. Any idea what size? Ooh, I don't know off the top of my head the specs. But if you DM me, Notorious, I think I have a link somewhere in my Amazon checkbox or past purchase list that I can link you that I bought. But yeah, you do need specific ones because I did buy a too large one time. But yeah, I think I bought it like 4 years ago and I still have... Actually, hold on a second. Do I still have the box here? Yeah, here you go. I was talking out loud and I remembered now. If you want to Google this one with these specs, oh shit, okay, it's kind of like upside down-ish. But these are the ones that work. And I got a bunch of different colors. Maybe this one? Google this guy. I don't know if this helps. But I got these a long time ago. Actually, I think you can see the date on some of these. Yeah, 2022. And I've literally... These used to be full. All these used to be full. I've used a lot of them already. But this was like $10. So I don't know what they are now, though. Could be fucking like $40. Everything's so goddamn expensive. Great, many thanks. Anytime, my guy. Anytime. Catch them live, but never say hi. Hi, Interstellar. How you doing? Sorry, guys. Sometimes I forget to look at both chats at once. I'm terrible. Quit the hobby long ago, but this is the first time catching you online, so I had to hop on. What's up, Rad? How you doing, man? Are you back in the hobby now? Or you're still quit, you're just chilling? Alright, let's open this bad boy up. We're done the PCB. Let's open this color shifting case up, shall we? Looking cross-eyed to see both chats at once. Yeah, I just, honestly, I kind of hate how Twitch doesn't allow the cross chats. It's kind of irritating. What bit is this? Ooh, this is a big torque spit. It's a completely different case and you change camera angles. It's pretty cool. Ooh, are these not magnetic? I wish these were magnetic. Maybe we'll get magnetics for the final here. With angled screws, I do like magnetic. But this is a prototype, so... You got that lazy left eye, not two chats? Sorta. It's kind of what I'm feeling, bro. I do like the angled screws, though. They are easier to tackle than the screws which go vertical. Ooh, inside of the case here. Bro, can you get... I love the fade off. Like, just this, like, gradient you can see off of this. It's so nice.
Hey Alex, I got the Secret 65 with GMK Kaiju with your Ek on Discord.
Nice, dude.
Looking forward to Q1 2026. Also, thoughts on raw finished boards?
I love them. I love raw finished boards. I love patina. But again, I think with raw and patina though, people don't sometimes understand that it's kind of like it's different from board to board. Like it's never always going to be the same. Maybe not so much for raw finishes, but more so for patinas. I love them though. I think they're a lot of fun. And I kind of like that natural kind of, you know, unprocessed look that you can kind of get. I say natural, but it's more of an unprocessed look that you get. It is an unprocessed look. It looks cool. I like it a lot. Thank you, by the way, Trapped. Love you, buddy. Thank you so much for 5 months of being here. Got this big boy weight here on the bottom. Let's go. All right. So I guess I don't really need to do anything here, but we do need our gaskets. Which, let's pick one of the gaskets here. I saw on Mode's Instagram the Encore Series 4. Series 4? Didn't we just get Series 3? I mean, dude, hell yeah, I love the Encore, so fuck yes. I don't know what colors are going to do next, but yeah, I mean, I hope I get the color. It's probably not going to be much different. It's probably just another set of Encores. But absolutely, that's awesome. Bye, Meta. Take care, dude. We're going to use the light gaskets. Just because... Actually, no. From my experience, I might use the stiffer gaskets. I know with Manta, I think I went back and forth. I still kind of go back and forth to this day. But I think I ended up liking the firmer grommets more for the Manta. So for this board, let's pick this. Mounting points are looking hella solid, by the way. We have a lot of space around the spacebar here. Dang, I have 2 Encores. No more, please. I beg you. I need to put some keycaps on one of my Encores. I want to start using it again. It is a nice board. Matthew does a good job designing that thing. Or did a good job, not does. Or I guess technically does, because he's still designing them. God, this desk pad drives me nuts. Is Mode going to refresh their other boards? Seems like most stuff is sold out. Yeah, they already announced they're doing a big refresh. I don't know when that's going to start. But they announced some end of life, if not a bunch of end of life for their keyboards. Not support-wise, I'm assuming, but more just, hey, we're not making any more parts or refilling these. Ooh, this is nice. Ooh la la. We've had too many Encore releases. To be fair though, they probably are working on stuff. Encore is already designed and easy to, I guess, run through their pipeline now. So I'm totally fine with them doing more Encores. I can't wait for their next project, man. I want Mode to release something new as well. No, the steering wheel on your pants... What the fuck, dude? Drives me nuts. Hey, yo. I'm still waiting for my oblique. When's that shipping? Like Q1 or something? Q2? I feel like a lot of stuff's getting delivered Q2. How's the Mode Envoy in 2025? I mean, hey, if you can find yourself an alexotos colorway one, that's awesome. I personally think it's great. I still like the... actually, I just literally did an off-stream Encore build... or Envoy build rather, recently. It was for a friend of a friend. They commissioned it for their girlfriend and I built it for them. It turned out great. And then I also, I think, even sent one to Candy Roo. It's still a good board. Like, I still love it. Ooh. We're doing aluminum with milky yellows. Alright guys, I'm gonna go find the keycap set. Where's Deep Field? Come here. Come here, Deep Field. Oh. Like, I want to use Symbiote, but it makes no sense for this color. I'm sorry, guys. It makes no sense. Man, where's Symbiote? Or Deep Field now? Deep Field. This one? No, that's Deep Field. This one? This board, the Beetle. Beautiful little board as well. Dark olive with novelties. I mean, that could also look good too. Let's see how this looks. My bad. Yeah, dude, I think this will look good. Hold on, let's put some... Wait, I think this will be good. I'm kind of down for this. What do you guys think? I had a bad experience with Sonnet 2022. It's good, but it should have been gasket mount and had flex cuts. They ran out of silver mirror. I had to go with a PC bottom. So, sorry, the experience was more with like the color choices, or? Mode's usually pretty good about customer service. I would say they're one of the best. I think this will look good. Oh, wrong thing. That's the Turned Wood. If you guys want to see more from Turned Wood, by the way, Turned Wood. Oh, I didn't even know he had these. Look at this. This is a bowl made of keycaps. How cool is that? Fake, not a bowl. Okay, they're funny. Future Funk angle? Would Future Funk be too, like, blue, though? Like, too pink and blue? I didn't show the finished product. Did it? Let me see. Oh, wait, maybe they did. Hold on. Here. That's cool, no? I don't know if, does he have the finished product somewhere? I don't think he does. Oh, here, look. This is one of the newer ones he made, I think. How sick is that? It looks like a JPEG on a bowl. It's actually, I saw these in person. They're really sick. Okay, let's, ooh, see, like, this is such a good color for this. Oh, wait, you guys can't tell it's a good color for this. Hold on. See? I think this will be a good set, man. Let's just run this set and see what happens. Now we just need color shifting keycaps. That's the next thing we need. Well, beige would obviously work for this. Beige would be sweet, but we're trying to do some funky color scheme here. I would say this leans more to like a slight hue of purple, like a burgundy brown type thing, mixed in with a green. No, I think this looks good, guys. I legitimately think this looks really good. Come here. Come here. Have we seen the same colorway on the Garen 60? Are they doing that? Or on the Garen 60? I hope so. Ooh. This is looking good, though. I'm not gonna lie, man. This is... Maybe the switches were throwing me off a little bit. This is actually looking pretty hot here. The Beetle is a cute little board. Cladney would work with this board too. Maybe not from the color shifted angle, but yes, this is a color changing board, Chief. Wait, guys, that's kind of looking hot though. Stop. Pause one moment. That looks really good. Okay, let's finish this up. No photos today, Lee. I'm a little burnt out from stuff today, so we'll most likely do them tomorrow if it's chill. How much of a crime is it we're never getting Deep Field ever again? You know, I'm gonna say this, a lot of people complained about Deep Field. There was a lot of haters. Deep Field was a good set. A lot of people shat on Deep Field, so I don't know if we get Deep Field again. Chat general? Why? What'd you guys do in general chat? Bro, what the fuck? Did you guys deep fry the meme here? What is this? Dude, what the fuck? That's crazy, bro. I shat on Deep Field? I know you did. I know for a fact you did, bro. Alright, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? I love Deep Field though. I think it's a fun set. We need the F keys. Yeah, for you guys to do VIP chat for sure, dude. Hey, thanks again for tuning in tonight, guys. I know we've been doing a lot of keyboard builds today, but I'm glad you guys are here. Also, what's up, Awesomeful? How you doing, man? Glad you guys are here, spending some time. Love you guys. I think I need the next page down. This guy, this guy. Swap the tabs with those nice novelty one. Oh, these guys? Could actually do that. That'd be fun. Let's do it. I've been sick today and bailed on my own stream. Dude, everyone's getting sick. I hope you feel better, Adept. My girlfriend's also really... Well, she's not as sick right now, but she was sick too. Something going around. I'm not sure what it is, but something 100% going around. Where's the pipe key? Am I blind? That's not it. Oh, here it is. Alright, so now I need arrow keys. And then I also need insert, home, page up, delete, page down, and then end, which is right here. Okay, so then arrow keys are one, I guess these. Yeah, right here. Sorry, I'm talking to myself, guys. What Lubin spring on the Switch is? These are those new springs I've been using. These are, I will tell you in a second. Where's my big bag of springs? These, but the 53 gram version. So I'm trying these. These actually feel really snappy. I got these from Unikeys. The KT springs or whatever they are. And then I used GS1 for these. Oh, that's what they are, Kaidi switches, yeah. Can I say this looks real good? May I say that? This looks real good? Looks dandy. It does look dandy, dude. Fuck, that's a nice looking board. I think beige would still look super solid on this and probably the end goal for what I'd put on, but I can't hate this set right now. If we had a set that literally was just these two colors, this would be absolutely perfect. But look at that. Doesn't that look good? Look at this from this angle. I don't know, man. This looks pretty good. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna do two sound tests. One with the board a little bit more isolated because this desk pad is starting to piss me off a little bit, but we'll do one and one. So we got milky yellows on a Gatoron, or milky Gatoron yellows on a aluminum plate with the hardest gaskets, or grommets, I should say. Let's see how this sounds. I mean, that already sounds real good. I love the alphas. I do want to just like tune the stab a little bit, but Really, I love this spacebar. I'm not gonna lie to you, Bombay. I don't even know what I'd switch it to. The spacebar is, to me, it's real nice. And then here it is, a little bit more isolated with a better desk pad, just because this one's starting to suck. No, I think this spacebar I can actually take out, Alquan. Dude, this sounds good. I really like this whole sound profile. Yeah, this desk pad's starting to show it's starting to piss me off, to say the least. But dude, this sounds great. This is so nice. You know what this doesn't have either? It doesn't have that weird sound profile around this T section over here. Or cross section, I should say. Like, it's done in such a way where I don't hear that weird ping. Fuck, I really like this. The alphas are amazing. I would say the alphas are actually pretty close to the, well, I think, pretty close to like the Ori, which are both milky yellows. A little bit sharper on this one. Not quite as like deep as this one here. Very nice. I'm happy with this. Is Bull having more influence in the internals than Bion? I don't want to speak on Bull's behalf just because I don't know the answer, but from what I've seen, it has been influenced by Bull from what I've seen. If not just completely redesigned by him. So I don't know how much of Bion did for the internals on this guy. Again, I don't want to speak out of turn. I think that might be a better question for Mr. Bull. News for you guys. This board will be compatible with a lot of my PCBs coming right away, including wireless and EC. Oh, shit. Also, it's a Gondo PCB. Gondo PCBs are strong, just like Gondo. And they just work. They work really well and have ideas that stick. So you should get a Gondo PCB because Gondo makes good stuff. Nice board. Thanks, Cosmic. Comes back with 10 years of experience and big muscles. Gondo, please do a wireless 60. Gondo also did PCB for Menta. And Brazilian. Sounds good, and I really like that color. Yeah, this color's... Oh, this is sick, dude. This color shifting is so cool. That's cool. Alright, well, I am very happy with this. The only thing I want from this project is just those screws to be magnetic. That's literally it. This is nice. Tyler, dude, this thing looks great, man. I don't even know how the fuck I'm going to photograph this. I really don't know. I'm going to have to find a light, like a certain angle in which I can get the gradient to pull on this. Kind of like, I think what I saw when I flipped it this way. Yeah, like kind of like this, I guess. I don't even know. Or maybe, yeah, maybe like this. Something like this, I guess, where you can kind of see the burgundy here and then it fades into the green. In front of a mirror? I don't really understand how I'm going to do a photo of this. But it's so interesting. Yeah, like maybe if I just bend it? What if I bend it? And then we can just take a photo from both sides. Oh, Bull, here. Bull, I don't know how I'm going to take out these switches from the plate. The plate's a smidge tight, Bull, for these particular switches. And I can tell going in that these were like, I saw plastic being shaved off, so maybe just something to think about there, Bull. Also, Bull, I don't know if it's possible. I don't know if this is a thing. Can we make the bion screws magnetic? Is that possible? Like the bion bolt screws, the angled ones? It sounds really good with the milky yellows, man. Sport is certified good. Yeah, for Crumpled to say that too, Crumpled's picky. You know it's good when Crumpled likes it. When he certifies it, you know it's good, bro. Beautiful color. Yeah, it's really nice. Again, I don't know how the hell I'm going to photograph this. I think, yeah, I have to get like the right angle or something. But again, I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. It's so cool. Look at that. So neat. So here it's like completely almost green. Just use AI. Oh, I like that. I should. And then here it's like burgundy. If I don't get to keep one of these, you probably, yeah. This is a great TKL. Absolutely. I don't like TKLs that often. I'll be real with you. I don't really have a shit ton of TKLs like in my personal collection. I have a Cloudline round 2. I have a Gion F1. I have maybe 1 or 2 other TKLs that I've actually purchased, but I don't really buy a whole lot of TKLs. Oh, I have a Kaze that I purchased as well. Like, those are nice. I more get 65s and 60s with the occasional 75. So I just got here. Sorry, what's the bottom look like? Absolutely, I can show you. It's a beautiful bottom of the board too. TKLs are the most classy looking. I will admit they work really well for like working purposes. They have all the keys you need. Maybe not a numpad. So I usually have to work on my 75s anyways. So I don't know what happened here on this board, but it's okay. It's like a little mark there. Problem with the TKL is that there is the wide acceptance of layout generally means unintuitive or uninventive designs. I feel like this stands out. I feel like this really stands out for the shell of the keyboard here. It has a lot of things going on. A beautiful bottom here. Even the front lip. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but there is kind of like this pointed section here that kind of gives it some character. So you see that too. Like you're not just, you can see it from here too. Oops. Right there. Yeah, kind of like a sports car, sort of like a fin of some sort. It has rounded sides, so it's not super boring from the top down. It's not crazy in your face rounded, but it's there. You have a nice, well, this one here is a nice coating. You have some engraving here on the front, but I think realistically, like this looks good. So, this is from Novel Keys. This is called the Quirky. How does this Cerakote compare to spray coat? So compared to spray coat, this is a little bit smoother, this particular coating, because Cerakote can be applied a few different ways from what I understand. But this one here was done in a way where it's a lot smoother. I would even say this kind of looks like it has like a top coat of some sort on it compared to like anodization. Ano has a bit of this like chalky roughness very lightly to it. It's still smooth, but it has like some grit, like just ever so slightly. This has basically like nothing. This is like smooth. So finish wise, it is smoother. I would say this also has a bit more reflectivity. Like if I were to show you the reflection of the light, see this? That is my little lamp over there. But if I were to show you on the ano doesn't really pick that up and diffuses it a little bit more, right? So this has a bit of a gloss coating, which kind of acts like a bit of a mirror. You can see it reflected on the weight, but not on the anodized piece of the board. See that? But again, you can see that when I flip it over, you can actually see where the light is moving. It's a bit more of a hard, like light source and not so scattered and diffused. So that would be the best way I can probably show you how it's going to pick up some light. So if you have like some hard light coming here, it's probably going to shine a little bit. But I'm guessing that's because this needs light to shine into it, so it reflects differently. Maybe that's why it's a little bit more like smooth coat it like this, or coat it in a way where it doesn't refract light or disperse it as much. Is the weight actually coated or just polished? I don't know if this is a completely raw clear coated weight. It looks raw finished. I just don't know if this is clear coated. Bull would have to answer that. I'm not too positive. Kind of looks like there's no clear coat though. I think this will patina. Very cool. I'm always a little I always a little with the Cerakote feel, since matte Cerakote in comparison feels eh. Yeah, this is way smoother. This is not super gritty like normal Cerakote. Normal Cerakote can be pretty gritty. Alright though guys, that is the Synovia. If you guys want to take a look more at the project, it's on Bull's website. I think doesn't it end like pretty damn soon? I forget the actual end date now because I think it was moved, right? Actually, where's Bull's Synovia page here? Ends today? Oh shit, actually? Well, it ends soon, so you gotta make a fucking decision. I just hopped back into the stream. How do we get Gondo's PCBs? Were you involved? Were you recommending buying boards he's involved in, or is there a particular project? Well, Gondo makes a whole bunch of PCBs for tons of different projects. Actually, he's been part of the community for a long time, and I think tons of different boards have his stuff. So it's not like you can just find it at one vendor or two vendors. But we had it in our project. This will have it. OG Mode Boards had it. I don't know if the new ones are still Gondo, but like it's he's part of a lot of projects. I would say maybe like follow his website. I don't know if he has projects he's working on his website, but 2-week extension. Nice. Make your decision within 2 weeks. It's now ending on the 14th. Hell yes. What are you guys posting in general chat? What the hell is this? What are all these random ass stickers, dude? Jesus. Alright guys, that is pretty much the stream. We're done for the night. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm gonna get off because I am pooped. So we're gonna go find someone to raid, alright? See you guys very soon. Diego's live? Let's go raid Mr. Diego. You guys have a good night. Love ya. See ya, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye, everybody. I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow anyways. We're doing another stream, so. Bye, everyone. See ya.